We have Billingham coach Stephen Foster here with us. Stephen, a disappointing result, but I guess after that first 90 seconds, Stars more than held their own, didn't they?
Yeah, I think we've got it there in us, but we know Whitley come out fast, and that's what we talked about beforehand, and we're letting the same thing happen. We've got to make sure we eradicate that, and if we can, we'll make a good game of it. In
a way, a lot of similarities to the game last week, you'd say.
Absolutely, and we knew what was coming. We tried to prepare the boys for it, and came up short again.
I mean, again, though, you weren't afraid to call the timeout early on, probably even earlier this week, but it worked for you, didn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, we can't. We've got to try and stop the rot, at the end of the day, and that's important. I don't really want to have to be calling timeouts that early on, because ideally you want to have those later on in the game when you've got a bit of a chance to, make something of a game or goal behind. But it was just to try and stir the lads on, try and steady the ship, and hopefully it did that a little bit. And it's still so disappointing. We've got to come here and make games that we play yourselves so many times this year, and we want to make good games of it, big derby games, and that's what I've been through all my career. Playing against Durham and Whitley games. You live for those games, and we've got to have that hunger and passion.
Yeah, second and third periods, though, I guess that you could take a lot of positives from that.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, we're letting too many shots up from prime areas. That's something that it's stuff that we're looking at and working at every single week, and we just want to try and make that, try and get that better as we go. The work in progress, yes. We've got some players coming back, but to be fair, the young ones who are there, who we give plenty of ice time to tonight, they're the future of the team, and we want to keep trying to develop them and bring them through.
Yeah, of course, and they bring a lot of energy to a team as well.
Absolutely, and they're the ones that feel us in games like this. They don't go, oh, well, I'm a little bit frightened or whatever. They just go, and they'll go two ways for you as well. They'll attack hard, but they also have the passion and desire to get back to help out at our own end, which is sometimes what we kind of lacking.
Yeah, and obviously looking ahead to 3 weeks' time when the Cup semi-finals, what have you learnt over these last couple of weeks that you can maybe take into that encounter?
I think we'll come to the game about 3 minutes in, and then we might be all right. But, at the end of the day, we've got to come ready and prepared. Simple as that. We do that, the kind of, I'm going to say one-off games. I know it's just a double header, and, at the end of the day, anything can happen. We can put it all on the line. That's what we should be doing. We've got to do it every night, but in that situation, get the win from that weekend through the final. Got the chance of, getting something from the league, from the championship this year.
Given the position that Billingham find themselves in the standings, would you say the Cup probably represents their best chance of honours this season? Well,
obviously the league, yourselves and Solway are kind of running away with it a bit, so we want to try and be up with the pack in behind there. That's our aim. Cups and playoffs, yeah, that's probably more likely of where we can go, but we have to improve from where we're at right now. We've got a lot of hard work to do, and we want to get the boys all on board, and we've got a good changing room there, and I think that's what's key, and we need to use that to drive ourselves forward.
That's great, Stephen. Thank you very much, and a Happy New Year.
Same to you. Thank you.